Welcome back to Stadia Source, your number one source for Stadia news and reviews. My name is Avery, and we are here for Good Stuff Day 3. So excited to see what we get in today's Good Stuff. And joining me are some special guests to help us cover this. Of course, from the Stream Team Dream Team, we've got Blue Bob's the Gaming CPA.
Hey, everyone.
We've got Dom by Daylight, our DVD streamer there.
Good afternoon.
That's we got Dad Time Gaming. It's F10do.
Yo.
And Ready Gamer 1. It's Scarlett.
Hey.
And we were joking because we were like, oh wait, the demo's up. So Scarlett must have just said, nope, skip the podcast. It's time to play some Gods versus Monsters. I mean, some Immortals Phoenix Rising. So Immortals Phoenix Rising demo, guys, it is live. Two special guests joining us to discuss today's awesome news, and that is your favorite Lord Kensill, a.k.a. Clive.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are.
And we'll bow down to the king. It's King Mix.
Hello.
So good to have you guys on to share in the good stuff with us today. All right, it is day 3. We have had demos of Pac-Man, Humankind. We have had new games, Ark. We've got Orcs Must Die expansion. We've got all kinds of stuff hitting the platform. Jedi Fallen Order announcement. And today is day 3. Now, the question on everybody's mind, did they save the best for last? Clive, what do you think? We have 3 minutes till we go live, so quick answers, everybody. What do you think we're going to hear besides Immortals Phoenix Rising? What would make good stuff, great stuff for you today?
Well, it's two things. I'd like to see Uplay announced, but I'm not confident. I think it will, given the last 2 days, it'll follow exactly the same format. A demo, a new game coming announcement, possibly a game we know about, date. That kind of, So that's sort of the level I am. Anything more than that, I think I'd be pretty kind of impressed, really.
All right, setting the bar at an appropriate level. Mix, what do you think? What do you think we're going to hear about today?
Well, I've been expecting a second release date, an official release date, so hopefully we see that. I'm hoping for some Ubisoft Connect stuff, but I don't know if we'll really see that realistically, and probably some title we haven't seen before.
One can hope. Maybe another something from Stadia Games and Entertainment today would be super nice. Scarlett, I know you are like, come on, let's just wrap this up. I gotta go play. Wrap it up. What are you other than Immortals, aka Gods and Monsters? What are you looking forward to today?
I'm hoping that they surprise us with some random huge thing like YouTube Direct streaming. I don't see it actually being a thing. Avery is going to get that pizza, but I would love for them to just pull something out like way out of left field. Everybody's like, no, it's not going to be something cool, but it's going to be something cool.
Yeah, and now your mama knows. Anthony in the chat from the Stream Team Dream Team thinking YouTube streaming is going to be announced today. If he's right, I got to send him a pizza. If not, he owes me one. Little bit of a challenge going on there. Blue Bobs, what are you looking forward to today?
Well, I'm kind of hoping with the Ubisoft Connect announcement and integration across all platforms starting October 29th that even if they don't drop Uplay Plus today, maybe they'll hint that that's going to be coming with October 29th Ubisoft Connect of some sort or something like that. So I'm still holding out for a Uplay Plus announcement.
Maybe something cool there. F10do, what's on your wish list for today?
Very easy. The video is going to be 6 minutes long as opposed to 5 minutes long. And we're going to get FIFA and some console style games. I'm stealing that answer from Ray Sherrod yesterday.
Very nice. Dom, what would make you just delighted today?
I'm looking forward to Uplay Plus. Like, that's a big thing for me because I want to play some Rainbow Six Siege and stuff like that. Don't think it will come today. I'll be happily surprised if it does. Other than that, just something new, something that we haven't seen yet, something possibly unique to Stadia that only Stadia can do.
We are at the noon mark.
Can I just say, Avery,
seriously here. Mm-hmm.
Can you go back to the Immortals page on your Stadia thing quickly? Just scroll down a second. Interesting. I have different text on mine says "play on us," not "play for free." Just random.
Oh, interesting. How random. Maybe it's a UK versus US thing. All right, we are at the time, so we should be seeing our new video popping up here any second now. Say hi to some folks in the chat. We've got Ray. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Here we go. Let's get this going.
5:31. I already lost.
Welcome back to the final day of announcements. My name is Lamar Wilson, and I'm partnering up with Stadia. For the past few days, we've had some incredible first looks and free games to try. If you haven't tried the demo for Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle, that's an exclusive demo just to remind you, or Humankind Beta, well, go try those now. Well, guess what? We got some more good stuff for you today. I can't wait to show you today's games. You're going to see some vibrant, colorful games, visit an unknown town, visit a mutating world, and dungeon crawl like never before. Let's take a look.
Some kids just don't fit in. They don't have goals. They don't have ambitions. They don't try at much of anything. Kids like us. Sometimes someone stupidly believes in kids like that. And when someone like that disappears, when they're taken from your life, you'll do everything, anything you can, to save them. We can't just give up on him, no matter how long it takes.
Okay.
Oh.
Young souls.
Okay, I really love that this game is about saving someone who really cares for you. That's really heartwarming to me. I'm in. I want to play this day one. All right, let's check this next game out. I want to see.
Is this XCOM?
Looks like XCOM.
Okay, wow. I recently got into strategy games, and with this one being a different game each time you play, I'm in. I gotta play this. Buckle up. Here we go.
My friend, how do you fare?
You've heard the news, I hope. They're here, mind flayers. Each parasite they plant grows their numbers.
Reveal truth to the absolute.
And with this new cult on their side, we're going to need a hero.
Oh.
Highlight something that's already on the platform. Okay.
That was crazy.
Early access. I mean, that's cool for those who play.
All right, so let's take a look at Immortals Phoenix Rising, where you're on a quest to save the gods from
All right,
dark
Scarlett, here we go.
things. Let's take a look. I can't wait. Listen. This isn't even a discussion. I love technology so much that I cannot wait to dive into this game. Let's go. All right, guys, listen. Let's switch from talking about games to playing them. You can play Immortals Phoenix Rising for free for the next 7 days exclusively on Stadia right now. You heard me. Right now by using the click to play link in the description. Here's how it works. You just scroll down the description of this video. You find the click to play link. You click it. And then you're playing Immortals Phoenix Rising on Stadia. It works with your phone, your laptop, your desktop, even on your TV and your favorite controllers. It's so easy. That's the week of playing the Immortals Phoenix Rising demo for free on Stadia. But there's been a lot more good stuff over the last few days. You have what it takes to play them right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Stadia.
Guess we know who owes the pizza.
All right, so Anthony, I'll take that Pizza Hut whenever you get a chance. So we'll return that to the start and let that loop again for those of us watching. All right, so good stuff. Day 3, we've got a new almost paper jam action RPG. We've got a new strategy game, XCOM looking strategy game. And of course, the Immortals Phoenix Rising dropped today with that demo and a little bit of a highlight teaser for Baldur's Gate 3 there. So let's go ahead and get out of the way that we did not get new features today. We didn't get YouTube streaming. We didn't get Uplay Plus. We didn't get those kind of things. I will be the first person to say they never told us we would. So any expectations of them was based on an expectation and not a promise. But, we haven't seen those things launch just yet. We still have a month to go to the anniversary. But we did get 3 brand new games today. Brand new to the platform games today. And then the highlight of Baldur's Gate. Clive, give me your first reactions to Good Stuff Day 3.
Well, it's exactly as predicted, really, in terms of my level of expectation. I would have liked something more, if I'm brutally honest about it, but in fairness, it just followed the exact same format as the last 3 days. So and what have we, if you look back over the last 3 days, what have we got? Quite a lot, really. I'm curious about the Baldur's Gate thing, though. It seemed a bit redundant. Personally, I thought they were going to go, here's some DLC or the final version of the game.
Here's the next patch.
But it was like the alpha version. It's like, well, we know that. It's like, But again, these apart from the first game, strategy games never really appealed to me. But I never judged the days on the basis of whether the games appeal to me. I judge it on whether I think it'll appeal to a broader audience, and I know those strategy games do, especially to PC gamers. And also, I always view these things with who is Lamar talking to, or who is Lauren Z talking to. She's not talking to me. He's not talking to me. He's talking to effectively his audience or her audience. Okay, who literally try it. They're saying literally try Stadia now. If you're watching Lamar and you follow Lamar and you're into his sort of stuff, hey, click the link below and you can get to try Stadia for now. And it's got all these great things coming. So I think we've always got to remember it's not aimed at, as I've said many times, us know-it-all Stadia types. This is fresh and exciting for people who, maybe just heard of Stadia or never heard of Stadia, because otherwise they would have different presenters. The presenters represent the people who they are talking to, and effectively they're not talking to us. So overall, I'm a little underwhelmed, but it is within my expectations of what I thought might be coming following the last 2 days. Obviously, I had things that I'd love to have seen. I would have loved to see Uplay Plus. I would have loved to see additions to the service, whatever. But I had a strong feeling that wasn't happening because all the marketing had been just games, and it's just talking to that kind of demographic of just here's some games, here's some more games, have some games. So it's okay. is how I would frame it.
Ejimix, initial thoughts on day 3.
I think I'm having the same sentiments about today. I think there were some really good things about it. Games are always good for Stadia. You know, that was the big issue when Stadia first launched, that, you know, Stadia didn't have games. So I think games are definitely a good thing always. I think had this been day one, my expectations would have been like high in the sky based on like the hype that was built up for this. But I think now, as like the days have progressed, and especially today, you know, my expectations have lowered, and, you know, this was expected. You know, the 5-minute format every day for each you know, video that they dropped, just announcing games and stuff like that. I do kind of wish they would have been a little bit more forward with that, because I think we all kind of expected when this event was announced, you know, it's a 3-day event. We're going to be getting, you know, announcements, games, stuff like that. You know, it kind of felt like in the beginning when this was first announced that we would be getting, you know, more as far as like, you know, a highlight on features, because, you know, with the marketing reset, I like to call it, like that they did with like really pushing the, you know, what Stadia is and how it works and all that stuff. I kind of feel like that's what I thought this was gonna be, but overall, I still think it did its purpose of, you know, showcasing the games and, you know what Stadia has to offer for the future. So those are my initial thoughts right now.
Good take. Stream Team, Dream Team, get in here and share your thoughts on this. Dom, I know you had been tempering and retempering your expectations, so those have gone a little wooey. But tell me your thoughts on today.
I think this is exactly what it is. It's good stuff. It's not wow, amazing stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's incredible stuff. Oh, I wish I need Stadia for that stuff. It's good stuff. Like, that's literally it. I'm kind of like, that's cool. Like the XCOM clone-ish game. I can't remember what it was called.
Maybe
cool.
Phoenix Point, but that
yeah,
at least was
Phoenix
the name
Point.
of the location they were landing on.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. Like, that looks kind of fun to play. I'll probably play that because I liked the XCOM style games. The Baldur's Gate thing was just weird. Like, I don't understand why that was in there, because that's been on the platform since the beginning of October. Like, they made a big up and song and dance about it then. Why are you now? Like, we know about it. I guess unless they're appealing these, that's maybe inside I was like, well, maybe these videos aren't, again, for us. They're not for people who are currently using Stadia and know what Stadia is and are invested in Stadia. It's for people to try Stadia and be like, oh, look at this 5-minute video of these games, and Baldur's Gate's there. That's cool. I'll try that. I think I'm with Clive. I'm a little like underwhelmed. I feel like I think last Connect was a bad reaction from the community because it was kind of like meh. And then I think they've gone, okay, we want to have another Connect around this time, but let's try something different and split it into 3 different videos and sort of chop it up and try that. And it's, I don't know. Yeah. Meh. That's my word. Meh. Like, cool, but meh.
It's acceptable. Acceptable. Felix, give me your hot take.
So let me first say what I liked. I did like. Hold on, let me open up my phone because I took notes.
I do like that Team Stadia mug that Blue Bobs is drinking out of. Like it even better with the Stadia Source mug, but that's okay.
I like Young Souls. That looks really good. The XCOM style game. Did anybody catch the name for that? I didn't see it.
We think it's Phoenix Point, but there's not. It wasn't very clear. They didn't have a title card.
Oh, okay. Well, that looks cool. I'm not into those kind of games. I tried my hardest to play Mario plus Rabbids, and I couldn't get into that style of game. So, but I appreciate those types of games, and I know they have a following, so that's good. I like the fact that they showed no downloads a lot. Pretty much all the trailers did show no downloads. That's good. They need to continue selling that because people still don't get that. If this was one 17-minute video, it would have been so much better. I think we as a community, we do love the platform. We hyped it up ourselves. I knew to keep the level to be chill about it, so I didn't think craziness was going to happen. But they were like, it's going to be 3 days. So I'm like, wow, 3 days. That has to be crazy. Like something has to be shown. I think if they would have done one 17-minute video, it would have been much better than 3 5-minute and 30-second videos. That's just my opinion.
This will come as no surprise to anyone that this is going to be the hot topic tonight on our roundtable podcast. But I've got some feelings on that, and I'm actually going to save all of my hot takes for the roundtable podcast because I figure I'm going to be just verbal diarrhea during that. So, who have I not heard from? Blue Bobs. Oh, and Scarlet. Scarlet, yes. You go first. Sorry, Blue Bobs, you're done. You're done here. Because you don't have
Stadia
the Stadia
Source
Source
mug wins.
Scarlet does. Yes.
I agree that this needed to be all one sitting. This needed to not be 3 different days, because when you say 3 days, people will assume it's going to be more than 5 minutes long each day, no matter what it is. And I said this on the first day too. There must have been ways to at least drag it out to half an hour each day. Even if it was like, hey, this is a demo and we're going to play Pac-Man for like 5 minutes to show you how it is. And then you get like the two hosts, like, bickering at each other because they're playing Pac-Man or something. Anything that could have made it, just a little bit longer. I know sometimes, it's that quality is better than quantity, but I think in this case, if you're going to give us 3 days, you need to actually give us 3 days, not 3 5 minutes. That's like a lunch break. So
it is my lunch break as we speak, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Blue Bobs, what's your take on? Oh no, keep going.
Sorry, one last thing. I'm really sad that the demos were leaked. That's extremely disappointing because I was so ready. Like I'm sad that I got to miss out on being excited for the reveal of Phoenix being one of those demos, because I did not believe it was going to be. I thought that was going to be one that came down later because they'd already said there will be a demo, but these are going to be 3 other demos, and so to have that kind of taken away from me, I was kind of sad about that.
That's some of the best things about the days. Sorry, is the demos. Yeah. So absolutely, you're right. It's like they're the best things on some of these things. I would say on some of them, or close to being one of the best gives that have been given, and yeah, we kind of knew them.
Yeah.
Blue Bobs, give us your hot take for today.
We'll finish it out for you, Avery. Just going off what Scarlett said, I think I've seen a couple comments in chat like, hey, where was the big game announcement? Where's like the big hoorah today? And personally, I think it was Immortals Phoenix Rising demo. If that hadn't been leaked, that would have been the big shebang to kind of end things off and cap off the good stuff 3-day event. And with that being leaked, I feel like in the end that definitely took the wind out of the sails. But at the same time, personally, I think Stadia's possibly best strategy for getting new gamers is to just constantly have a demo going on their platform, because all they need to do is have people try out the platform for themselves to get hooked on it and be like, wait, especially once, again, I keep saying the big thing about Arc dropping on the platform, it's a 185 gigabyte file. It's a massive game. And if you have a hardcore Arc player that just goes, types in stadia.com, clicks on Arc, and is like, I'm playing the game already, and I think demos also are going to be a cheaper way of Stadia. They're not having to buy a timed exclusive or buy an exclusive for millions of dollars, however much money that costs. They can just pay for demos and just have those, which would be a cheaper alternative and truly accomplish their goal. But I had mentioned or done a comment or a founder sub post about, I felt like these 5-minute videos were almost This Week on Stadia in video format. Their little blog post they do just in video format, just trying it out. Maybe this will be a new weekly thing they do, is they post a 5-minute video every Tuesday because it lines up with when their This Week on Stadia post goes live. And it's just going to be the video format for those of us that don't like to read or something.
I think that's a great idea. And I think maybe you're right. I mean, it would be great format if they drop that, one of those every week with the same sort of content. We'd all be going whoop whoop.
Yep. Was it you that suggested it on the Founder Sub, Clive?
Someone suggested it, and I said I'd already suggested that they should have a weekly show
Okay.
anyway, like Inside Xbox or something like that ages ago. And then whoever's I was commenting on saying I think it was a good idea because it's along those lines. But yeah, it's interesting because when you asked me what I thought before, I just watched that scrolling. You know, the Stadia do the scrolling words, on Twitter, and all it said was it sort of span on legends, heroes, and stuff, and nothing else. So straight away, I thought, based on the previous days where the clues were in that scrolling kind of stuff and where it lands, I thought, well, Legends is Immortals, Phoenix, whatever. Heroes is going to be one other thing, and then stuff. So I just thought,
we got stuff. Yeah.
I mean, there were no clues to anything. There was no goal, strike, or touchdown or anything like that, that kind of hinted that where's these EA games or anything like that. So that in a way, that little rolling tweet that they did sort of, made me think, oh, actually, it probably is not going to be mind blowing. It's going to be because we know the Immortals is coming. So yeah, it was be exact the same format as the previous days, as I said, and it was.
Somebody's calling Stadia right now to get him to change that name back from Immortal to Gods and Monsters.
Back to Orpheus.
So I think it was an interesting week. I have a lot of feelings on it. I think y'all know the eternal optimist. I'll give a very, very brief take on my hot take on this one. And I said it before, and I will say it again. I like cake. I'm a fat guy. I like cake. And I would love it if you gave me a full confetti cake. Give me the whole dang thing. I'm also going to be really happy if all you give me is a slice of cake. I'm perfectly fine with just a slice of cake. And that's what we got this week. I think we got 3 nice little slices of cake. A little bit of sprinkles here and there. And, maybe it's not your flavor. Maybe you're a coconut cream pie kind of guy and you don't even like cake. Maybe you are just, nope, I only eat chocolate cake, and they gave us confetti. Well, confetti's the cake that I like. And that's what they did this week. They gave us 3 nice little pieces of cake. And those who expected the whole dang bakery are going to be disappointed. I said this on Twitter. Disappointment is the ratio between your expectations and your perception of the delivery. What you thought you're going to get and how you feel about what you did get. That's disappointment. So one of those two has been off for people, and it's been off since day one of Stadia. Stadia is not the Netflix of games that it never has been. We've been in a Founders Edition was beta. I'm so sorry that they never used the word, but it is, So, but we'll get more into that tonight. Let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, Ejimix and Clive. Ejimix, if people want to find you online, where can they go?
On Twitter at King Ejimix and on YouTube at just Ejimix, and
Fantastic. Clive, if people want to find you online, where can they go?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube /Clive Illenden. And Twitter at Clive Illenden, and I have the Stadia Monday Night Chat every Monday night at 10 p.m. UK time.
Fantastic. If you have not been made aware, tonight is the Roundtable Podcast with your favorite Roundtable regulars and special guest. You know him, the OG, Bill from StadiaCast, is joining us tonight on the Roundtable to discuss the full week's worth of good stuff, and we're excited to have him. And before we go, April with the super sticker. Thank you, April, for that smiling guy. Is there a super sticker for cake? Throw your cake emojis in the chat now. But thank you, April, for that support. So we are looking for that. That is tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. British time. So don't miss that. We're going to do a full recap of the entire week, including the stuff we found out last week. And we're going to take a longer time tonight for a bit of a meta discussion on how we feel about Stadia and all that good stuff. Blue Bobs, Dom, F-Tendo, Scarlet, thank you for joining us today for this review of the good stuff. You there in the chat, we're super appreciative of all of you being with us, even those of you who are throwing up them cake emojis. Is that pancakes? That's not the same thing. Making see. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, is that cake? I can't tell. It's too small. But we want to thank you. If you liked what you saw today from us, don't think about them. If you liked what we did, hit that thumbs up button down below. That lets us know you liked the video. And right next to it is a subscribe button. That will let you be made aware every time we go live, including tonight at 5 And right below that is a join button. If you'd like to become a member of Stadia Source, show us a little bit of love on a regular basis. We'd love to see that. Awesome limited edition videos and merch and all that good stuff out there right now. Follow us on Twitter at Stadia Source as well. For all of us here at Stadia Source, thank you for joining us this week for the good stuff. We hope at least something you saw this week was something you liked. We'll talk all more about it in just a few hours. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day and have a good one.